Problem 30. Identify and analyze the discontinuities for this piecewise function. f2 of x equals x squared plus 1 when x is less than or equal to 2, and 2x minus 1 if x is greater than 2. So first, we recognize that each of these pieces are polynomials. So this piece is continuous, and this piece is continuous. So the only possible discontinuity is the breakpoint where the function changes definition from the first piece to the second. So we may have a discontinuity at x equals 2. To determine whether or not this is an actual discontinuity, we need to use the three-point definition of continuity. So first, we want to know, is the function itself defined at x equals 2? Then, we want to know, does the limit exist as x goes to 2 of f of x? And then the third point is that the first two must be equal. So let's analyze this on this function. So first, we plug in x equals 2 into our function, and we need to look and see which piece that x equals 2 falls into. X equals 2 is not greater than 2, so we won't use this piece of the function. But it is less than or equal to 2, so we will use the first piece. So we can write this as 2 squared plus 1, which gives us 5. So our first step of continuity is satisfied. The function is defined at x equals 2. Next, we look at the limit. And to do this, since this is a piecewise function, we want to look at the limit as x goes to 2 from the right of f2 of x, and the limit as x goes to 2 from the left of f2 of x. Now if x goes to 2 from the right, this means that x is greater than 2. And if x is greater than 2, that says to use the second piece of the piecewise definition. So we can write this as the limit as x goes to 2 from the right of 2x minus 1. And since this is continuous, we can evaluate this by direct substitution. So this will give us 2 times 2 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1, or 3. So the limit as x goes to 2 from the right is positive 3. Let's look at the limit as x goes to 2 from the left. This means x is less than 2. And since x is less than 2, that says to use the first piece of the piecewise definition. So we can write this as the limit as x goes to 2 from the left of x squared plus 1. And since this piece is continuous, we can evaluate this limit by direct substitution. And we get 2 squared plus 1, which is 5. So the limit as x goes to 2 from the left is positive 5. Now since these two are not the same, that says this overall limit does not exist. Since the limit doesn't exist, that tells us that this is a discontinuity. So we have a discontinuity at x equals 2. Furthermore, since the limit doesn't exist, we know that this is a non-removable discontinuity.